2 games in, 2 defeats for Dundee United, 2 defeats for Jim Goodwin, and it's no looking good for the United boss. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football for the Scottish League Cup Viaplay Cup Group Stage Match Day 2 review. We're 2 games in now to this competition, and we can begin to see which teams are looking more likely to advance and which teams have got no chance. And teams that have no chance at the moment, currently, it's looking like Dundee United are in that category.
Yep, absolutely. And Jim Goodwin, I predicted it, he will not be on a job come the 1st of August. Heard it here first. Get ready to cash in.
So what you're saying is he's going to be sacked in like the next 12 days?
Yes.
So, 12 days. Jim Goodwin, you better get down to the job centre.
You better, son, because it could be all over for you.
There was 2 games on Wednesday, 2 games on Tuesday. We'll just cover them in order, I guess. Chronological order from right now, so we'll go back the way. FC Edinburgh 3, Kelty Hearts 5. Big goal scoring game, 8 goals in that game.
It's a lot of goals.
I think I predicted Kelty Hearts to get the win.
You didn't. You predicted 1 each. I predicted 2 each. So we both got it wrong.
Yeah, both went for draws.
Our bets were automatically down.
Yeah, that's our bet's fucked. And then the other game tonight, Arbroath couldn't beat Cowdenbeath in 90 minutes, but they did get the edge on them in penalties.
I went with 2-0. You went with 3-0.
Yeah, so we were wrong. Arbroath. I still remain that their season 2 years ago was their one and only real chance, I think, to get promotion. And it would have been great, albeit I do think they would have probably been maybe the worst team, at least in this era of Scottish Premiership history. I think they would have finished with like a record low points tally, but it would have still been nice to see Arbroath in the top flight. I don't think they're ever going to get that chance again.
6 games against the Old Firm. All these other pay days, man, it would have been great to see them do it. But they didn't do it.
Yeah, they didn't do it. Let's move on, though, to Group A. We've got Alloa Athletic 1, Stirling Albion 2. Bit of a surprise there. I'm pretty sure I went with Alloa.
You did, and I went with a draw, so we both wrong again.
And Ayr United sneaked a 1-0 win over Stenhousemuir. I got the result correct, but I'm pretty sure I predicted Ayr United to win by more.
Yeah, you did 2-0, I did 3-1. We're yet to get a perfect result, can we?
We're not very good at this shit, guys. Let's move on to Group B. Dundee United 1, Partick 2. I think you said Partick would win.
I did.
You did, and you got that right.
2-1.
I think I went 1-1.
You did.
I was close. And the Spartans lost to Falkirk by 2 goals to 1 as well.
I'm raging about this. I did predict 0-0, but Falkirk scored in like the 89th minute. They shaft me at
unlucky, because who knows, see if Spartans got the draw, then maybe won on penalties. They'd have a really good chance of going through.
They would, but it's if buts, maybes, but you did get Falkirk right.
It doesn't look like Spartans are going to go through now, though, but I mean, they're a tough group.
It is.
It's a very tough group for Spartans.
Especially to kick off with those 2 against.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. Moving into Group C, with Cove Rangers 5, Clyde 2. I think we all expected that.
2-0.
Yeah. Howden 1, Brecon City 0. I think
2-1 and 2-0.
Yeah, so we got the results correct there, but didn't get the score lines. Moving into Group D, I think I might got this one right.
You did.
Oh, Morton 3, Stranraer 0. Big up Chris's Morton's TV.
I went 4-0.
You're shite. What do you know?
What do I know, guys?
What do you know? You're out of this chat. I need to get somebody in. I'm going to replace you with Chris's Morton.
Come on, Chrissy.
He knows his stuff. What did he predict? It probably went 3-0, same as me.
3-0.
Group E then. Bonnyrigg Rose 0. Dundee 1. That's not great, is it, for Dundee?
It's not. I went 2-0, you went 3-0.
So yeah, we expected Dundee to win. I mean, Dundee are Premier League. First 9, you know, it's like they're top flight here.
First 12.
So like they should be, I don't know, I think they should be beating Bonnyrigg Rose by more comfortably. And a big shock here, in my opinion, Dumbarton getting a win over Inverness Caledonian Thistle.
Yeah, we went with 2 Inverness wins, 2-0 and 3-1, so...
Yeah, do you think, before we actually move on, do you think there'll be any... Oh shit, what are we doing here? Looking at the Hamilton match report. Do you think any teams from League 2 or League 1 will make it into the next round? Or do you think
maybe the odd one will sneak through.
The odd one, alright, fair enough. We'll keep a wee eye on that. Group F, Dunfermline 4, Annan Athletic 0. I think Dunfermline are going to be a real threat in the Championship this season. And it's a shame that your wee man with the health issues is not here anymore, because this would have been a good season for him.
Aye, Benny 1885, is it?
That's the one, aye. What's the other guy called? David Buick.
I am.
We're Scottish football.
I don't know what he does. He's up in like Fort William or something, covering their stuff. It's like, why are you not covering your own team?
No, get Dunfermline covered, mate. You're going to have a good season. I wouldn't be surprised if Dunfermline win the Championship. I do think it's going to be Partick Thistle.
Yeah.
But see, you seem to think that Dundee United are like almost guaranteed to...
Hold on, I'm predicting Goodwin to go.
No, but you think that... No, I think Dundee United will get playoffs, and you're like, well, it'll be a disaster if they don't. I think there's good teams in this championship.
Aye, there is. But
Partick Thistle, Dunfermline, Inverness, Caledonian Thistle.
yeah, but top four finish for Dundee United. Come on.
Ayr United.
Malt.
Morton's playing well.
Malt.
No, there's...
Malt.
There is... I would say there's like 7 teams that can... Look how close it was last season.
True.
I would say there's at least 6 or 7 teams that I think could... Maybe not win it, but I think there could be 6 or 7 teams that will definitely be pushing for top 4 spots. So, anyway, yeah, Dunfermline 4-0, Raith Rovers 2, Albion Rovers 0.
I got it right. On the button. 2-0.
Battle of the Rovers, and Albion lost it.
Yep.
Thoughts on Albion Rovers? Will they ever come back up? I don't think so.
They're stuck in Coatbridge.
They're like East Stirling. They will never make it back to the pyramid.
No.
Group G, we
They're
have...
getting their pyramid, they go to Egypt.
Oh, that's pretty shit.
You said, oh, you fucking marked it.
I know, I thought it was good, but then I realised, no, it wasn't that great.
Right, here we go.
Although it was better than the obsessed Celtic fans that are tuning in to watch Rangers and then
But
they
don't even know about their own team
Aye.
playing. What's that about?
That's pretty poor.
That's sad, man.
I would be like me, mate, not making a video on Hearts signing Michael McGovern, you know?
Is he not? No.
No, I haven't, no. Oh, come on, it's a pish signing, what do you want me to say? Oh, we signed a third choice goalkeeper.
I make transfer news daily on my channel, right? You can't even make a fid about a player getting actually signed.
Well, there you go. East 5-3, Elgin City 1.
Well, I went with 0-0 and you went with 1-1.
Got that one wrong. Queen of the South 3, Motherwell 3.
Yeah, Queen of the South were winning quite a lot in this tie, but...
What do you mean they were winning quite a lot?
They were 1-0.
They were ahead on multiple occasions.
What
Winning quite a lot. What kind of fucking terminology is that?
do you mean? So hold on, if Rangers are winning 2-0, they're still winning.
Winning quite a lot. I've never heard anyone use
Winning
that.
on numerous occasions, right? You're right then. Fucking Motherwell won on penalties.
I mean, you said they were...
The Steelmen won on penalties, alright?
I'd say they were ahead multiple times, but I mean, whatever.
Alright, theoretical.
Yeah, there you go. Raith Rovers dominated that game against Albion. Just in case anybody wanted to see the stats, you know what I mean?
That's the game I got right.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on to Group H. If we can go down, guys, need a new laptop. This one's beginning to piss me off. And last but not least, I think I got this one correct. 4-2, Montrose 1.
In the last game, you fouled it off.
There you go, I've done
You
it.
beat me 2-1.
2-1, just like 4-4 beat Montrose. Thoughts on that?
Wah, wah, wah.
I've hoovered it off you. What was the stipulation? I believe whoever got it wrong had to do more dog walks or some pish like that. You're walking my dog, mate.
I live in a mansion, I'll just let it at the back.
Sorry. Anyway, let's look at the league table here. Group A. Ayr United currently lead the way with 5 points, and it's Stirling, Stennismuir, Alloa, and St Johnstone. Now, St Johnstone have only played 1 game, but they might need to be perfect. Or close to perfect, at least, to still get out of this group.
Not looking good for them.
And I believe it was Stennismuir they lost to.
Yeah, the worst team.
So they've still got to play Stirling Albion, who won League 2. Alright, maybe not that great. But then they've got Alloa Athletic and Ayr United, 2 championship sides. Or Alloa League 1.
Alloa or League 1.
I tell you what, I think St Johnstone are lucky they got an easy group. But there's no guarantee St Johnstone will beat Ayr. And that's what it might come down to.
Yeah, theirs already on 5.
So we'll see what happens. Ayr probably going to that St Johnstone game knowing that if they can get a draw, it keeps them in pole position to go through. So yeah, keep in mind, only 3 of the second place teams go through. So finishing second simply isn't enough. You still need a lot of luck on your side to finish second and make it through. Group B, Partick Thistle are top, Falkirk, the Spartans, Peterhead. Is there any way Dundee United get back for this?
No. Because I've just no faith with them against any of the teams.
All they can do is pick up 6 points. That is the best they can do.
Yeah, for that reason alone, I just don't see them doing anything. It's over. Goodwin's away. They're going to lose more. They're not getting out of this group. They could win the next 2 games, right? The fact that they don't get out of this group in the pish start to the league is what's going to get.
Well, can anyone get... Is 6 points going to be enough to get you out the group?
No, I just don't see how it will be. Because Falkirk, they've only played 1, they've got 3, and then look, Partick are already on 5. Come on, man.
Partick are going to pick up another win, you would assume. Falkirk... Is Falkirk will beat Peterhead.
Partick are still to play Spartans.
Yeah, so I just don't see it happening.
It's over. Jim Goodwin, it's a no for Joe.
Even if Dundee United do enough to finish above Falkirk and get second. I just don't see 6 points getting you out of the group stages, but we'll see. Group C, Hamilton leading the way, 6 points out of 6. Got Cove Rangers in second, Livingston in third, both only played one game. Brecon and Clyde have both played 2, are both 0 points. Not good for them. This group probably will come down to... This could be a close group, to be honest. I did say I think this could be a three-way fight for the top spot, and it looks like that may turn out to be the case.
It's playing out that way. Entertaining. Livingston, though, I mean, they should be winning it, shouldn't they? No real excuse not to win it.
Oh, well, they should be, but you know what? They might not. Hamilton, Cove Rangers, we'll see. We'll see. Group D, Greenock Morton. What do you make of Greenock Morton? Will Greenock Morton be in the last 16? I think they will be.
Yep, I'm going to bet my top rocker
because
on it.
Even if they don't finish first, even if they don't beat Ross County, I still think they've got a good opportunity of being one of the second best placed teams to get through.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that.
Well, give us a bit more insight rather than just saying you totally agree.
That's what's going to happen. Right, that's all I've got to say. Because you look at Ross County, they're not exactly filling me with much confidence, because Greenock Morton, they've pumped St Mirren in pre-season, documented by a few YouTubers. That is one of the games, right, that was between two teams in a pre-season game, right? And you had about 20 YouTubers at it filming it. All English YouTubers milking the fuck clean out of it, apart from Chris Morton. He was trying to fend them off.
We didn't do a good enough job.
Fruity Adventures, Stunt Peg.
All these English...
That other jobber, I can't remember his name.
All these English fuckers trying to steal the Scottish game away from us. That's what it is.
Because they know their own leagues are pish, and they sort of taint it with money.
And no one's interested in their Monopoly money leagues, so...
Know your role and shut your mouth, jabronis.
Well, Greenock Morton failed to go through. Hit me with it. Who have they beat? What two teams have they played?
Stranraer, they pumped Stranraer 5-1. And I believe there was the other team they beat was Kelty Hearts, so it leaves them with Edinburgh and Ross County. It's obviously going to come down to that Ross County game. But a draw might be enough.
You say it? What do you mean a draw might be enough? So they've still to play FC Edinburgh?
Yeah.
If they beat FC Edinburgh, 9 points is getting them through, even if they finish second.
Well, it's looking good for them, isn't it? At the end of
I think it's looking good for them, but yeah, if you don't know, then you don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I said I totally agree with that, mate. That's what I mean. Literally, come on, guys, hit me with it. But it's all about the team in E, isn't it?
It's all about the team in E. Airdrieonians. Why don't we support them again?
I don't know. You tell me.
I go with them the odd time football manager.
I was born in the same hospital as Ali McCoy's. First image I seen was Ali McCoy.
So you have to support Rangers.
I knew.
Oh, there you go. Dundee are doing alright. They're on 3 points as well. Inverness on 3, Dumbarton on 3, Bonnie Rigrose on 0. So, yeah, no, I think this is a tough group. You know, I think the 3 teams at the top could finish in any order. I would like to see Airdrie go through. Obviously got a bit of a soft spot for them, so I'm hoping that they can get into the next round, and it's looking not bad for them. So we'll see.
Airdrie are going up. I'm predicting it.
We'll see if they can make it through, but it's going to be tight, I think, between the top 3 teams. Dumbarton have a win, but I just don't think they're strong enough to compete to get out of this group. But it remains to be seen. Group F, we've got Dunfermline top of it with 5 points, and Raith Rovers on 4, Kilmarnock on 3, Albion Rovers on 0, and Annan Athletic on 0. God, this could be a group with Dunfermline get through.
I just look at this group and I just see 2 A's at the bottom, and they're both shite. Then you've got the 5 Derby on top, and then you've just got Kelly doing nothing.
Yeah.
I can see Derek McKinn's getting sacked. Even though they've won 1 out of 1.
And it's 3-0. I mean, what do you want?
Kelly bore me. I look at Kelly and I'm like, they're just a shite fucking club. I feel like under Clark it was like revolutionary.
Best team in the league.
Derek McKinn's just doesn't... He's a bit pish, isn't he?
Would you take Steve Clark at Rangers?
Nah, Michael Beale and trust. After Michael Beale though,
man.
Hit me up with it.
So if Clark came down and was shouting to Michael Beale outside the Ibrox, you'll make square goal, whoever wins gets control of Rangers.
I'd be bricking it.
What, in case Steve Clark won?
No, I'm joking. Whoever wins the title, man.
What?
I don't think he'd do a worse job. Could I guarantee he'd do a better job? Well, I mean, the numbers don't lie, I guess.
I think
he won over a calendar year against Brendan Rodgers. Here, if he won over a calendar year against Brendan Rodgers, invincible treble winners, whatever the fuck they were, Kenny Fiddlers, right? How can he not do it with Rangers against them?
It's a fucking man. He's going to take Scotland to a World Cup, and you don't want him to replace Beale? What the heck? What's this all about? Anyway, Group G, Motherwell lead the way in that one with 5 points. East Fife also have 5 points. pretty much going to be a battle between those two to go through. But either way, it's looking pretty good for whoever doesn't. It's going to be Motherwell, let's be honest. But East Fife have given themselves a good chance of getting second.
Absolutely.
So we'll see what happens.
I think that's probably the worst group of the...
Yeah, it's not great, is it? I mean, Queen's Park are there, but they're dodgy looking Queen's Park. Moving into the next group, we have the last group.
They're dodgy looking, alright. Fucking bury them.
Well, they're pish. I mean, they blew the title last season. No one to blame but themselves. Forfar Athletic lead the way, 6 points out of 6. Then it's Montrose, Arbroath, Cowdenbeath, and St Mirren. I think this is a pretty easy group when you take into the consideration that Cowdenbeath are shite, Montrose are shite, Forfar Athletic aren't great, and Arbroath are one of the weakest sides in the Championship. So, looking at this group, St Mirren should be winning it rather easily, in my opinion.
And they set rock bottom.
Yeah, only played one game, but still, they did lose that. I believe it was to Cowdenbeath. Or was it to Forfar?
I think it was Forfar. No, it was Montrose.
Montrose.
Definitely Montrose.
Like, either way, St Mirren should be making easy work of this group. And now they're in a situation where, you know, they're not even guaranteed to win it now. And yeah, you know, they could find themselves in trouble.
I think they will find themselves in trouble because they are quite a bit off and maybe they won't hit the ground running. I mean, there's always a few Premiership teams that just fall out at the first hurdle.
Yeah, I believe
for
last season...
glorified friendlies, they seem not to be able to get their arse in gear for it.
Yeah, last season with multiple teams fall. I think St Johnstone fell, Hibs fell.
But see, this is the problem though, right? Look at Motherwell, Dundee United. These were teams last season competing in Europe. Is it any fucking surprise they get pumped by like Sligo Rovers if they can't beat the Spartans, etc.?
I know, it's not fair. It's not fair in Scotland that they were representing us.
I mean, and I'm not just saying that because all the top 5 clubs are in Europe. No, Hibs last year, I mean, they fielded Rocky Pashuri, ineligible, man. They can put it out and get pumped in every game as well.
Not
you gotta take it serious, man.
Not good enough, is it?
No, it's not good enough.
I don't know how any of these teams outside Old Firm could call this a glorified friendly. Like, see if you're regularly winning trophies, then fair enough. But see until a team that isn't called Celtic, because let's be honest, Rangers haven't been winning many trophies over the past decade. See until they start winning regular trophies on a yearly basis, annual basis, and this is a good trophy to win.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. And realistically, you ain't going to win the league. So this and the Scottish Cup are the only things that teams outside of Glasgow can win. So why don't they fucking try a bit more and put a bit more importance behind it? See, for me, there should be no excuse for like St Mirren. I'm not just picking a name, but we're currently looking at their group. There's no excuse that St Mirren should be getting knocked out here. This is a chance for them to win silverware, get into the last 16, maybe get a couple favourable ties, and before you know it, you might get to Hampden, avoiding both Celtic and Rangers. Then you're in a semi-final. You might not even get... You could get to a cup final without having to play the Old Firm. Fucking... You can't ask for a better chance than that to win a trophy.
Exactly.
So why are they not trying more? Why do they not put a bigger emphasis on this League Cup?
I don't know why. I think it's just a cheap excuse for when they lose. It's all, well, these games don't matter. Even though they do matter.
See, if you're not Rangers Celtic, I think you should be prioritising League Cup games and Scottish Cup games over the league.
Yes, yeah, especially at certain points this season.
The only way I could maybe, if it's like a battle for third and you know how much money the European group stage football gets you now, or maybe if it's like a relegation thing, but I would prioritise a League Cup game over a league game, 100%. Winning a League Cup game gives you a chance of getting into the next round and lifting silverware. Winning a league game gives you 3 points. You know what I mean? 3 points. We're going to finish 8 for 9. Who gives a fuck? Anyway, that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Let us know your thoughts down below. Till next time. Peace.